General Hospital spoilers. Nathan digs for Dalton truth. Britt cries to Jason, Sonny's advice. Britt flees PC. Fears getting Sidwell's next fatal victim. General Hospital spoilers. Sonny's a Dalton shooter suspect, indicted of barring Rocco's problem. Hey lovely viewers, welcome to my channel, and please hit the subscribe button for more update. General Hospital spoilers. Friday, November 21st. Nathan digs for Dalton truth. Britt cries to Jason, Sonny's advice. General Hospital spoilers for Friday, November 21st, reveal that Nathan West will dig for the Professor Henry, Hank, Dalton Verity, while Britt Westbourne cries to Jason Morgan and Sonny Corinthos offers some advice. First, on Friday's General Hospital occasion, Harrison Chase will unmask some evidence to Alexis Davis regarding Michael Corinthos' false justification. Thanks to Chase's informational discussion with Ezra Boyle, he'll contend Michael is lying and that Ezra was actually the bone with Jacinda Bracken at the time of the firing. After Chase presumably gets Ezra to confirm that, he may score some security footage or other substantiation to back Ezra's story up. Anyhow, Chase will give Alexis Davis updates and hope this is good news for Willow Tate's case. In the meantime, Michael will hope for peace between Giovanni, Gio, Palmieri, and his bio parents. Despite all the Rocco Falconeri drama, Michael will suppose there's a chance for Gio, Brooklyn Quartermain, and Dante Falconeri to come together as a family. Michael will partake an illustration of how Carly Spencer helped him in the history, so Brooklyn will wonder if he thinks she could do the same in her situation with Gio. As for Sonny, he'll serve as Joe's confidant on Friday and offer some good advice. Sonny will suppose there are pieces that Gio isn't considering then, so he may help Gio understand Dante's angry perspective a bit better. Anyhow, Sonny will be lodging for Gio and Dante to make a true father-son bond. This Rocco fire brought a reversal, but Sonny will still have stopgap for the future. Over with Marco Rios, he'll make a significant choice regarding his future. Will that choice pull Marco deeper into Jen Sidwell's web, or pull him down from it rather? Once Jason makes his way to Britt's room above Bobby's, he'll drive for answers about the crucial fob, and will see that she's visibly rattled. Jason will reiterate that no matter what Britt's tangled up in, she can tell him about it. A tearful Britt will contend she needs to know that Jason is worth risking her life. The stakes could be fatal if Britt goes against Sidwell's warning and blabs about the design she's working on. Will Britt eventually tell Jason the whole Verity and trust that he'll have her back? As for Laura, she'll be an emotional wreck now that she's set up Dalton's body in her box. Laura will get back in her auto until Nathan arrives at the scene and knocks on her window, which will startle her since she's understandably jumpy. Laura will tell Nathan about the nail in her tire and how she went looking for the flares in her box. That's where Laura set up Dalton's cadaver, so Nathan will contend he believes her and start digging for answers on what really happened to the professor. General Hospital spoilers say Nathan will launch and disquisition soon, so stay tuned. General Hospital spoilers. Britt flees PC. Fears getting Sidwell's coming fatal victim. General Hospital spoilers allude that Britt Westbourne may flee Port Charles. Will Britt sweat getting Jen Sidwell's coming fatal victim and go on the run as a result? Britt was reticent to return to PC after all that chaos in Croatia, but Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, induced her it was the right call. Unfortunately, Britt has plotted to put her life back together and could be gearing up for a big decision. Britt is formally questioning how important of Rocco Falconeri's desire to bond with her was indeed real now that she knows about the lab break in plot. Emma Scorpio. Drake defended Rocco since he actually likes Britt and wants to get to know her, but Britt can't be sure of that. Of course, Jason now realizes Britt's crucial fob was involved in the break, Haft, so he's about to put her through a major grilling session. Britt's connection to Dalton and eventually Sidwell could stir up plenitude of conflict with Jason. Throw in Sidwell's fatal move against Professor Henry, Hank, Dalton, and Britt could also end up authentically hysterical that she might be coming. Sidwell will use Dalton's fate as an illustration of what happens when he's betrayed. Britt may not be willing to risk sticking around, especially when firing shots qualifies as problem, working in his eyes. Britt's drug boluses won't do her any good if she's departed, so those may not be a veritably strong motivator to keep her in city presently. Between her leper status and growing Sidwell enterprises, General Hospital spoilers suggest Britt might have some good reasons to bolt for corridor unknown. It's possible Jason could hunt for Britt and try to bring her home, if that happens. Jason might hope to figure out a result where Britt can eventually be free of Sidwell and still remain in PC. Since Jason has formally suggested about wiping Sidwell off the chart, he may consider moving forward with that plan. Still, this could also be an occasion for Britt to cross paths with Brad Cooper. No knows exactly where Brad is at the moment, so perhaps Britt could have a rather serendipitous reunion with her former BFF nearly outside of Port Charles. Maybe it could be Brad who convinces Britt to go home on the condition that he goes home with her, too. Britt might face her fears and try to get her life back on track with Brad's help, so stay tuned for further news on their ineluctable reconnection. Anyhow, General Hospital spoilers say Britt will be rattled and demoralized in the coming occurrences, so stick with us for updates on what she'll decide to do. General Hospital spoilers Sonny's a Dalton shooter suspect, indicted of barring Rocco's problem. General Hospital spoilers allude that Sonny Corinthos may be a Professor Henry Hank Dalton shooter suspect. Will Sonny be wrongfully indicted of barring Rocco Falconeri's problem? In General Hospital's November 19th occasion, Sonny talked to Rick Lansing about not liking the odds in this whole Rocco situation. Although Sonny wished ADA Justine Turner had a weaker case, Rick told him to try to live with that discomfort. "Don't give in to the temptation to do anything to help our situation," Rick advised Sonny. That led to Sonny shrugging and offering up a no Dalton, no case response. Rick stood his ground and claimed nothing demanded to make Dalton vanish because the new defense strategy was going to work. Of course, that discussion sounded significant since Jen's Sidwell pumped a fatal pellet in Dalton moments laterally. It was Sidwell who got relief of problematic Dalton in the end, but Sonny will surely face some dubitation under the circumstances. Sonny is relatively defensive of his children and grandchildren, so everyone knows what he's able of when one of them is in a tight spot. Since Sonny was furious with Dalton for setting Rocco up, there will inescapably be people who believe he was responsible for Dalton's demise. Sonny tends to let Jason Morgan or someone differently on his payroll get the job done when someone needs to be excluded. Still, Sonny has been known to get his hands dirty sometimes. The mob master proved that back when he mercilessly took John Jagger, Kate's down on the Coeur d'Alene property. Once Sidwell has Dalton's body ditched, it looks like Laura Collins will find it and call the Bobbies. Indeed so, Laura could end up indicted of conspiring with Sonny to get their grandson's new adversary out of the picture. It's easy to imagine Ezra Boyle playing up this idea to anyone who'll listen, especially since he'll be feeling revengeful following his election loss to Laura. Anyhow, Sonny had a motive to want Dalton gone permanently and has formerly been intimating about taking him out. At the veritably least, you can go Rick will launch an interrogation and wonder if Sonny refused to hear to his warning. General Hospital spoilers allude that Sidwell may find other ways to point dubitation towards Sonny as well, so stay tuned for updates on what'll be as the fatal Dalton news spreads. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.